Assalamualaikum, my name is ZIKRY. I want to present about the documentary society about the plastic waste. This is a related goal 12. Goal 12 is a ensure sustainability, consumption and production pattern. It's a driving force of the global economy to rest on the use of the natural environment and resource in a way that continues to have destructive impacts of a planet. Okay.
So we go to the identify problem. Plastic waste or plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects in the earth environment that adversely affect wildlife and humans.
He looks like the captain of this garbage boat.
Scenes like this are a daily reality for the crew of ZIKRY on their Pacific trek. Some estimates hold that by 2050, there could be as much plastic as there are fish in the ocean.
Every day we see plastic.
Leonardo DiCaprio's The Beach. Vietnam's Dalag Beach has almost more plastic than sand. The Philippines announced a temporary closure of Boracay, which has been called a cesspool, and disturbing videos and images of plastic.
For the example, in UK over 5 million tons of plastic is consumed each year. Only 1/4 of it is recycled. The 3/4 that is recycled enters our environment, polluting our oceans and causing damage to ecosystem. Mostly at the ocean that produce plastic waste. Why? Why plastic become a global problem? It is because we have depend on plastic as an affordable, versatile and durable material. Next is analyze and identify problem. From the analysis that have been researched, there have a few prime that cause of plastic waste.
First, plastic is cheap, readily available, and is used widespread.
Since the plastic is an affordable and durable material, it can be found on everything from packaging material to plastic, straw to plastic bag and so on.
Second is marine shipping and fishing industry.
As we know, plastic waste is often washed to shores from ships and net used for fishing. Last is plastic takes over 400 years to decompose. The chemical bonds that make up plastic are strong and made to last. The decomposition rate of plastic depending on the type, the range may be at 50 until 600 years.
After throwing out your plastic grocery bag, it ends up in a landfill and can be swept away by the wind, landing in a river which flows out to sea. The ocean currents may push the plastic bag to a gyre. Think of them like large, slow-moving whirlpools in the ocean. When garbage enters a gyre, it's slowly pulled into the center where they form a huge garbage patch. And while the plastic bag gets sucked in, it breaks down into thousands of floating pieces, adding to the accumulation of trash.
Each year, roughly 11 million metric tons of plastic flow into the ocean. On our current course, that number could nearly triple to 29 million metric tons by 2040. Current government and industry commitments may only reduce annual plastic flow to the ocean by 7%.
From the graph, it shows the solution to prevent the plastic waste from 2016 until 2040. At 2020, it has a big start from the new innovation to recycle the waste. The dark blue label has 3 points, which is eliminate, reuse consumer and reuse new delivery model. For the light blue is a substitute. The waste can change to paper, coated paper and compostable. Before 2020, it has 3 treatment of pollution for plastic. First, it is a recycle. Second is dispose, and the last is mismanaged. For the next part is engineering solution. As engineer, we need to solve the problem such as plastic waste. The solution that have been resolved is compostable seaweed straws can be eaten after use. At New York, startup L'Oreal is looking to stop waste plastic. The seaweed is suitable alternative to plastic due to renewable production. If users choose not to eat, it can take into the organic bin. Second is reusable smart cup. In London, it's called Cup Club. Using RFID tagging and IoT, Cup Club allow coffee customer to return to any participating store, and it have a reward to their customer for being used the system. For the last point in engineering solution is a plastic repurposed into sleek kitchenware. At Australian, it's called a super cyclist. Each piece is made by heating and shaping the plastic over metal case, resulting in a marble look. For next is the ocean cleanup. The ocean cleanup is deploying the world's first technology solution to the plastic problem. The principle behind it is simple. Create a coastline where there are non-concentrated plastic and take out. The system consists of a 600 meter long floater and 3 meter deep skirt attached below. As the impenetrable skirt creates a downward flow, marine life can safely pass beneath. The advantage of 3 natural ocean forces, which wind, wave and currents. It fitted with solar power light, anti-collision system, cameras, sensor and satellite antenna. This function is used to communicate its position at all times and continuously gather performance data.
Periodically, a support vessel comes by to take out the concentrated plastic, like a garbage truck of the ocean. The plastic is then transported to land, recycled, and made into durable products. This is the first of a fleet of 60 systems. Once deployed, the fleet is expected to clean up 50% of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch every 5 years. Periodically, a support vessel comes by to take out the concentrated plastic, like a garbage truck of the ocean. The plastic is then transported to land, recycled, and made into durable products. This is the first of a fleet of 60 systems. Once deployed, the fleet is expected to clean up 50% of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch every 5 years.
So next is non-engineering solution. Not just engineering innovation can save our environment. We as humans can save the pollution plastic. First, carrying metal water bottle to avoid purchasing more plastic bottle. Second is use reusable bag when go shopping, such as canvas tote bag. Opting for product that use less packaging is one way to prevent the pollution. Dispose of recyclable waste in the bins that have been provided, such as blue bin for plastic recycling.
Pantai Batu Manikar antara kawasan tumpuan para pelancong di Labuan. Bagi mengekalkan kebersihan dan kecantikan pantai berkenaan, 100 sukarelawan daripada Kementerian Wilayah Persekutuan, Ahli Puspanita dan Komuniti Labuan menjalankan aktiviti tanggungjawab sosial masyarakat CSR. Menurut Ketua Setiausaha Kementerian Wilayah Persekutuan, Datuk Seri Saripudin Kasim, memandangkan Labuan menjadi destinasi tumpuan para pelancong sama ada dari dalam maupun luar negara. Kawasan pantai dan sekitar pulau perlu sentiasa dalam keadaan bersih.
From the Britain News, the other function that can use for preserve the healthy of environment culture through communal work. It can make harmony in our community.
For the conclusion, the first step to stop environment pollution, especially plastic waste, is start on our attitude. It is our responsibility to keep the health environment. The second point is this pollution is not only for plastic waste. it is also applied for other type of pollution that can be destroyed our environment. That's all for me. Thank you.